The Home Affairs Minister is standing by the decision to ban foreign visitors from Iran over coronavirus fears, but says Australia can't close its borders to all impacted countries. Live now to political reporter Eliza Edwards. Eliza, there are calls to extend the travel ban.
That's right, Annalise. It's in place for China and now Iran, which are both grappling with major outbreaks of coronavirus. But some within the government believe it should also be extended to Italy and South Korea, which have both recorded thousands of cases of the virus. The Home Affairs Minister Peter Dutton says the government will take advice from the Chief Medical Officer, but that Australia can't close its borders to every affected country.
You get to a position where you just can't contain that by closing borders or closing routes from particular countries, Laura. I think that's the stage that we're at the moment. So we can't just close down every flight, every movement across our borders. We need to be realistic about the fact that we're a trading nation, that we've got significant investments in tourism. Thousands of jobs rely across sectors on people coming and going from our borders each day. We made a decision in relation to Iran because we're very concerned about the number of deaths there, which are now over 50, and we're worried about the preparedness or the awareness in terms of the numbers of cases that might be present in Iran.
Annalise, the economic impact of the virus is also dominating the agenda here in Canberra. It's likely the government will unveil a stimulus package in the next few weeks, and it's expected the RBA as well will cut rates tomorrow from the record low of 0.75% to try to stimulate the economy. Shadow Treasurer Jim Chalmers says the government must do some heavy lifting as well.
Rates are already so extremely low by Australian standards. And what that shows is that the economy has been weak for some time. It shows that the Reserve Bank's prepared to do its job and to try and support the economy. But without a government that has a plan for the economy, then the Reserve Bank is left to do all of the heavy lifting on their own. In these uncertain times, Australians are crying out for economic leadership, they're crying out for an economic plan, and they're getting neither of those things from this Prime Minister and his government.
And Eliza, the Prime Minister's unveiled the government's recycling strategy.
That's right, Annalise. We have more details about the recycling policy, including new procurement rules forcing government departments to consider sustainability when making purchases and determining value for money. The Prime Minister has addressed the first ever National Plastic Summit here at Parliament House, talking about ways of reducing landfill and ensuring our waste doesn't end up as a burden on other countries.
Australians don't expect their waste to be exported to someone's village or waterway, where kids can't then swim in the rivers or swim in their own beaches. That's not right.
Annalise, we've also seen some big companies making announcements about reducing their waste, including McDonald's, which plans to ditch single-use plastics. The Nestle boss also speaking at Parliament House here, talking about reducing the amount of soft plastics.
Soft plastics is probably the one kind of plastic that is the least recycled in Australia and in the world. Less than 1% of the soft plastics gets recycled. This is just unacceptable.
So, Annalise, for the rest of the day, business leaders, state and territory leaders as well, will be meeting here in Parliament House to discuss how to advance this issue in the future.
Eliza Edwards, thank you.